Hi. Today we will learn how to make Mexican quesadillas. Traditionally, they are made with corn or flour tortillas. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm using some leftover chapatis from the previous night, convert that into an interesting dish. For the dry spice, I'm going to start with some roasted cumin powder, then add some dried onion powder, some dried thyme, some black pepper, and some smoked paprika for the color. Once you mix that properly, that's going to be the base for your whole dish. I'm going to start cooking the vegetables right now in a hot pan, adding some olive oil. Once the oil is hot enough, I'll start adding the sliced onions there. Saute them for a couple of minutes. Right then, I'm going to use some red bell pepper, some green bell peppers, and some yellow bell peppers, of course. So I'm not adding any more vegetables here. We're just going to cook them for 3 to 4 minutes. Once the vegetables start to soften, we are going to remove from the heat and let it cool for some time. We don't want the vegetables to overcook. At this stage, I'm only adding salt so they release their moisture. And the dry spice, what we had prepared earlier, we are going to mix it later. So as you can see, the vegetables are cooked. I'm going to start adding the dry spice mix which we had prepared earlier. Adding enough of the spice mix. After that, I'm going to add some cooked rajma or red kidney bean. I'm just going to break them a bit with the help of the spoon so they act as a binding agent for all the other ingredients going into the stuffing. After that, lots of fresh coriander. Mexican cuisine is incomplete without fresh coriander, so lots of fresh coriander. And last, I'm using some English cheddar. You can use yellow cheddar, you can use mozzarella cheese, so they all are fine. So I'm just adding some extra cheese. If you feel that's not sufficient, you can add more cheese. Let's mix all the ingredients now. At this stage, add some salt if you need. Taste the vegetables. If you need some pepper, add some little pepper. You also can add some sweet corn, frozen corn. You know, you can add grilled chicken, sliced chicken, grilled paneer, cottage cheese, anything you want to add to create your stuffing. But today I'm only using this. So as you can see, the stuffing is ready. So let's start stuffing the chapatis or the tortillas. Tortillas are basically a type of Mexican flatbread used widely in that region. So to begin, I'll take one chapati or tortilla and put sufficient stuffing into it. So I'm just going to give it a half moon shape, as you can see. Just fold it half and fill the stuffing in one side of the chapati. Make sure you don't add too much of them, so you might break the roti or the tortillas or whatever you're using. Ensure they're full but not too much. I'll add some more extra cheese here so they're nice and gooey once they are cooked. Just fold it back just like that, and that's all. Press it a little bit so they all come together. The vegetables, beans, and cheese, they all come together. Press it and just gently keep it aside. I'll take another chapati and do it the similar way. Some more stuffing, some cheese, and fold it back. That's it. So next it's time to grill them. Let's get into the hot pan. Start with some butter. Add some olive oil as well so the butter doesn't burn. I don't want my quesadilla to burn on the sides, but I definitely want them to be nice golden brown. I'm looking for a nice crust on both the sides. Keep the flame very low. Press them slightly. As you know, since the cheese are still not melted, so they might fall off from the stuffing. Just press them a little bit. Slowly cook them for 3-4 minutes so you get that nice crust both sides. Let's try and flip and see what's there. How does, yes, that's, you can see the Nice crust on it. They're not, they're nice and crisp. Yeah, yeah, lovely. And they're looking gorgeous. That's what I'm looking for. That's what you need. You want your crust to be very, very, very crispy, very, very crunchy as well at the same time. That's all. So what I'm going to do now is transfer the quesadillas into a oven tray, and I'm going to cook them for, let's say, 4 to 5 minutes in the oven. So the cheese and everything is hot enough. The cheese starts to melt properly, and they bring all the flavors together. So the quesadillas are in the oven. So I'm going to quickly prepare a dip to go along. I have an avocado lying in the fridge, so I'm just going to make a dip out of that. Just scoop that up, put it into the bowl, mash it. That's all. You can use tomato salsa, any tomato chutney, tomato ketchup, of course, if you wish to. But since I have avocado with me, I'm just going to make a quick dip. We call it guacamole. Just mashing them with the help of a masher. I'm adding some chopped onion here because I love onion with avocados. You can always avoid that. If you don't like raw onions, please avoid that. As I said, it's up to you. Next is the chopped red chilies. You want more chilies, please go for it. Again, lots of fresh coriander to go. You will love the freshness of the whole dip. Some lemon juice, the fresh lemon, fresh coriander, fresh chilies. All the flavors will come together. Some more lemon to go. And some olive oil and some salt, of course. Just mix them nicely and keep it aside. So there you have Mexican cheese quesadilla serving with avocado dip on the side. Do try this recipe at home. I'm very sure you're going to love it. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Till then, take care and stay safe.